Okay, I'll set 2 recording devices because I don't want this camera to fail like last time and just fall and make a noise during the interview. Can't afford the equipment to continue my research. But let's see here, it's pointing at the... Maybe I'll just focus a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so I'm about to interview, and now I'm asking, there's like at least 3 people online now, or 2 I think, and I'm asking them, is this the title of the position? Is this the name of your school? Did you receive and read my 2 attachments so far from the recruiting agency? So again, they've had 30 minutes to answer this and they haven't already, so it's very unlikely I will find them to be an honest culture to be interacting with. So. But I will also set my audio recording device here just in case this camera fails. And I've already told the recruiter that now says, oh, she's got to go meet somebody at the airport, that I will be recording this, that I record my interviews with China. So if she didn't pass on that information, it's not my fault. But again, based on dishonesties for 2 years, and which I've documented, it can prove, is I can't continue to give my trust to Chinese educational related cultures. Either their recruiters or even foreigners who collaborate with them. So it's that sad, but that's where we are now. So looks like they sent me a new link. This is a link I've seen before. I'm going under vacancies here. See, there's 2 different sites with careers that you can see that are not the same. This one kind of describes a little bit, and again, it's like 2016, 17 stuff. So I'm going to tell them I have also seen this site, which is not updated. I have also seen this link, which has not been updated since, because when you do things big about money, moving money around in schools, then you lose quality in everything. Even though you say you pursue quality, you don't. So let's see when this particular one was updated. If it says, I don't know if they've written it. Well, this is not the home page. Let's go on the home and see if it's dates. I've also seen this link, which has not been updated for a while, it would seem. Although a date for last update does not show. On the home page. I have also seen this link, which has not been updated for a while, which may not have been updated for a while. As a date of, not for, but of, the quotations, last updated, does not show on the homepage. Okay, that's what professionalism looks like, even if you don't think I qualify for a special talent visa. One of the questions I'll ask is what the position is. And if they ask about their mission, I'm going to say that as a socio-cyberneticist, I'm going to say first, did you read and understand my skill set, what I claim to have on my resume? And then I'm going to say, well, if I look at your mission, it's contradictory for what is to come in the future, because they want to be competitive for marketplace edge, and they believe that is also parallel to a global perspective when it is not what is coming in the future. So in the future there'll be very big changes within the economic and monetary paradigms of various countries and on a global scale. So I believe not competition but collaboration are skills that should be promoted at this time. But anyways, I am ready to start now. Okay, I'll just start recording the audio now, just so I don't panic. And the video, if it goes, it's not a big deal because it's mostly just to see their faces. I might actually stop it. Okay, so today is July 27th, Japan time almost 1, Beijing time almost noon, 2019, and I said I'm ready to start, and let's see what they say. And camera is recording. You know, it might stop sometime just because there might not be any movement because it's on a computer screen, so I might have to just wave my hand around, maybe grab my water from there sometimes. And there we go, put water here, see what happens. There we go. Now I have my headset ready, but I'll try, if nobody's in here, to not use it so that I can get a better audio of them. So let's see here. I think they're waiting for a third person who might be on the management team, but they haven't answered who that person's name is. So like, there's a whole bunch of questions I just asked them, and they don't answer it. So I predict this is going to be a big waste of time, and I'll have a lot of documentation now to give a complaint to the Chinese government if I ever want to, about various types of violations, not just against me, but against other foreigners, because, I mean, they sent me, like, private information about some other guy in Europe they keep sending stuff that isn't even related to their jobs, or their, the contracts that they'll want you to sign later when, just like when I bought a Volkswagen, and they put in a contract a different insurance than the one I asked for, and my Filipina girlfriend at the time thought, I don't want to argue anymore, let's just leave with the car, which is a strategy, right? When you're that close to achieving an end or a goal, like getting a job, or you've already booked a plane ticket, or whatever it is. Except I'm a critical thinker, so should I be a principal in a corrupted culture of education, or should I just go teach critical thinking in a country that, for the developed ones, are considered undeveloped, but again, as a social scientist, are more developed than the economically developed ones, which are socially undeveloped and are losing more and more of their humanity through, in big part, their educational system. Yeah, it's kind of a sad world, and I've had to give up the Global Challenge collaboration Facebook group because they don't see all of their incongruences in relation also to the name they choose to keep for their Facebook group. It's pretty incongruent with their behaviors, and it's so easy to just block somebody or end their comments, or even not even have the courage to tell them to their face they'd like them to leave their group. It's pretty sad that these are still the same deficient subhuman behaviors that are being used. Okay, are we going to start this? I have better things to do than being disappointed as predicted one more time. And again, I gotta say that we're looking at more than 100 hours over the last 2 years of wasted time because of the dishonesty and corruption, inconsistencies, and incongruence of this Chinese culture and its related recruiting agencies, whether in China or outside of China, or whether linked to foreigners or not. I'd love to just go to North Korea just to confirm that the people are less crazy there than they are in South Korea. or just a small town in Russia, or just start my own school in just some little country place where people will allow me to record the conversations for the Unix program to leave that legacy behind. And I think I'll only give it after I'm dead, because I think it'll be disappointing to see that if I deliver it before I'm dead and people don't take it seriously, it'll just be a waste of my time. It needs to come, this training at this point, I believe it needs to come when the world has gotten much worse and people are ready to leave their outdated paradigms and start building their minds from scratch and reevaluating their place in the world and their worldviews and all this stuff. So even if I do achieve my goal of starting a school and doing a well-cataloged video series of how to deliver the Unix program, pretty sure it's not going to be like the Japanese school here that is now stealing this term to give a PhD and that is not responding to my various attempts to contact them at first for collaboration. But if they are still going to be that professionally disrespectful, is going to be for putting them in their place. I just mailed a letter to the Emperor of Japan yesterday. They might get it tomorrow, and it has the letter I first sent to various branches of Japanese government in March, and it says I'm leaving in a handwritten letter, and the culture made me sad, and he can still contact me in the future, and I've cataloged a lot of stuff that would be useful for working with them if they choose to take me seriously and invite me back, and also left my fingerprints on there, and also showed my passport to the post office people, and also sent it registered so I can track that it's received, and also, I don't know why my camera keeps making this noise here. I don't know if it's a warning it's about to shut down without movement. Anyways, it's 1 o'clock now. I think they're still waiting for somebody that I'm pretty sure won't give a genuine apology because they're too important when they come back late. And I don't want fake apologies or crappy apologies. I want apologies that show respect. And because being on time is a life skill, is a living skill. It's not even a life skill, and it's something that is not that hard to learn and doesn't require a high school diploma. And I've pretty much mastered being on time, 95% of the time. So it doesn't use my most complex thinking tools. So if people can't give an explanation of why they're not on time, then it makes me doubt their genuine motivations. Okay, so I'm going to do a question mark here, just one for now, because we're late. Okay, and the last thing I think I wanted to say is in the letter for the Japanese Emperor, there's also my card that I wrote, which has Unix Academy on it, which was recorded a while ago, but I never put any patent or copyright, because for me it's too linked to the monetary paradigm. But I think I'll try to, if it's not a big expense, just to see how the university responds to a more formal letter that I'll also get a signature requirement for, and I might send that before I leave as well. Will you make the call? Will you make the call? Instead of will you make the call? Okay, so I'm just gonna join. Hello? Hello? Okay, I'm gonna press join. Hello? Hello? I'm just raising my volume. Can you hear me?
Yeah. It's very good.
Okay, it looks like we're 2 of 4, so we're waiting for 2 others.
Yes.
And you're Terry.
Yeah, I'm Terry.
Okay, hi.
Yes, let me do a self-introduction first.
What?
Yeah, I'm from Women International School
Okay.
in Guiyang campus, and I'm working for the international department. I'm the teaching director for this department.
Okay.
My job is to arrange some foreign courses and also some uh, recruiting new foreign teachers for our school. And
Okay.
this is my main jobs now.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Terry.
Nice to meet you.
So
And
I'm
I
I
just see for CV that you are in Japan now, right?
yes, I've been here for I think I'm over the 5 month mark now. Um,
Okay.
but I left to go visit Jeju Island because as a tourist, I only came here to volunteer or to just learn about the culture. So with a Canadian passport, we have a 3 month maximum. So I left to visit Jeju Island and came back to stay in the same place where I was before.
Okay.
Yeah. So the other people coming on, are they confirming they're about to come on?
Maybe we too. That's okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There's still for me a lot of questions left unanswered. I think you've seen some of them. So do you want to start with that, and whoever might join later, we can see how they can come into the conversation? Or?
I can make sure whether they will join us or not.
Okay.
Okay.
We're getting pretty hot weather here this week in Japan where I am, with very little rain, but pretty hot every day, over 30 degrees.
But you will be very surprised that in Guiyang, I mean the city, the climate is really, really very good. So many foreigners and the people from other province, they want to come to here to spend their summer because the cool weather.
Do you have snow in the winter?
In winter, a little.
Okay. I miss the snow. I'm from Canada, where I lived on Vancouver Island, where there's very little snow near the ocean. But in Canada, I miss that. And but on Vancouver Island, I also kind of went snowboarding, and I worked for a ski hill where I drove the bus up the mountain, you know, in the snow and put chains. So I kind of miss the environment of more cold. But the heat for me is something I can tolerate. You know, if I have a lot of water to drink and things. So. But different kind of weather and climate is fun for me, so that's kind of what I'd be looking forward to. Not always around the same thing, you know.
Because Guiyang is a city located in the southwest of China, and if the snow is very, you want to see the snow, that will be the north of China, especially northeast of China.
Well, do you have mountains in your province area where there would be skiing?
In our city, it is called that surrounded by mountains.
Okay, so there's some skiing resorts and things like that?
Yes.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, that's a place to go closer to expose ourselves to that. Okay, I'll wait for you to see what's happening with the other people before we start.
Yeah, I'm making sure now. And during this time, I think I can also introduce our school to you.
Okay.
Yeah, because you didn't see any information you want from the internet, right?
Yeah, because it kind of helps to see pictures or get an idea of what it looks like, the city, or inside the school, or things like that. So.
Just like I told you that we have over 10 schools in the whole country, just like in Qingdao, in Beijing. Okay. Right.
So Judy just joined. And Judy, I think, is with the recruiting agency.
Yeah. We are colleagues.
Hi.
Okay, I'm sorry to trouble you, and now you can start.
Okay, so it'll be just the three of us then?
Yes, only 3 of that, so that's okay.
Okay, let's start. So I'll let you guide Terry. Go ahead.
Yep. And Guiyang is one of the schools. We call it Guiyang campus. And in Guiyang, we just divided the school into 3 campuses. 2 of them are primary school, and one of them is where I'm working at as for the junior middle school and.
Oh, it looks like it froze there. I'll check my internet connection. Yeah, I'm on the best internet connection I can get right now, so. Okay, so after you said there was 2 primary schools, I think you work in the campus where it's older kids, right?
Yes, it's for the junior middle school and high school.
Okay.
So our students, their age is from 7 to 18.
Okay. Oh, that's
Yes.
pretty young, 7 for... But what years are your primary school then?
6 years for primary school.
That's the
And-
limit.
Yes.
Okay.
And 3 years for the junior middle school and 3 years for senior high school.
Okay.
So we got 12 years for students.
At your school where you are now?
My school
Yeah.
is also in Guiyang.
No, but I mean, you have about 12 years of age difference at your own school where you are.
In my school, because I'm working for the Park campus, it is for the junior middle school and the high school, and their age is from 13 to 18.
Oh, okay, okay. This position that you're considering me for, what is the title of it and which school is it for?
You mean title?
Yeah, what do you call the job that you're interviewing me for?
Just a foreign teacher.
But can you be more specific what this means? Because that's not what I've been told.
Our foreign teacher is only teach for the international class, and this class is totally different from the normal classes in the school.
Okay, maybe, I'm sorry to interrupt, Terry, but maybe Judy can clarify, because she's been in talks with somebody else, one of her colleagues, that has said that this interview is for academic director principal. So I'm not sure why, because I was very specific that I don't want a teacher job, because I'm more of a leadership role in education and a role model. So can Judy maybe clarify what's happening? Or
Judy? Actually,
Judy, did you hear what I said? Your microphone was off, but did you hear what I said?
Yeah. I had sent you.
I'm not
没事
sure.
哈，你跟他讲就行了。他就是不想教书，然后你就正常跟他说就可以了。
但是哪怕是那个外方校长是要教书的。
哦，是吗？
对。
我上次把那个张老师的那个校长的那个职位发给过他，他也看到了。
也就是说他是要应聘的是这个外方校长，对吧？
对。
好的。
I don't know what you've been saying. I don't speak Mandarin. I assume it was Mandarin.
Okay. So there's a little misunderstanding. Yes, we got a job for the foreign teacher principal, just for the leadership and the management for the foreign teachers.
Is there a reason you're still using the word foreign teacher? Because for me, that sounds like it might be the Z visa, maybe? Is that what you call the visa for, like, English teachers? Or?
Yeah, yes. Also, of course,
Okay.
foreign teachers also teach the English.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, can you maybe send me the job description, which I've been asking for? Because the job description I was sent does not have the name of your school on it. It has the name Southlands. And that is the job that I've dedicated this time to interview with.
I try to clarify. Southland is a school in America. It is also an international school for high school students. And this year we just do the cooperation with them. And so our textbook and our management for students is totally follow the Southland international school. So we need a foreign principal for the teaching tasks. Yeah. And,
Okay, well, my teaching tasks would mostly be to teach teachers and train and evaluate teachers by role modeling and giving examples and evaluating them. Is this the job description you're talking about? Because an academic dean, director, or principal would have those duties. That doesn't mean that if the school is very small, if a teacher doesn't show up for work, that I have to do some of the classes. But that would be for a very small school or for a vice principal. But for a principal, I'm afraid that, I'd be busy with other things, like managing the school, reviewing material handed to me by the teachers, and also evaluating them, working on curriculum, interacting with the community, such as parents, but managing a budget, and also just being a presence, a positive presence, conflict resolution, counseling skills, and also, participating in award ceremonies at the school, leading that. It'd be also, participating in some sports. I'm a badminton coach as well. I could help with that. It'd be like, and I've read also, I think probably on the site of your international school, is the teachers are expected to do some yard maintenance or work. And I would love to do that as a principal, to role model, to all take pride in the school that I would be the main leader of. If this is not the job posting, then I think I will require an apology for all the time I've spent on this so far, unless the job is in the United States with Southland that matches the job description that I got, which I could consider that too if you want to send me over there to the United States. It might be maybe less time to get a visa. I don't know.
Because we just interviewed several foreign teachers there for the principal position, and now yes, we are also hunting for this position, and but I have to tell you that even though you will be the principal for the foreign teachers, for the management, and you also get some lessons to teach.
Okay, let's say I work 40 hours a week. How many hours do you think would be dedicated to teaching in a classroom?
For a normal foreign teacher, I mean not the principal, they will get 26 periods of 1 week.
Okay, so Terry, so you're starting to confuse me more. I don't know what this position is, so maybe we should end the interview. Unless you want to interview me for principal, and you want to do that now, is you should maybe end the interview and send me, you directly, you can contact me on Skype, you could send me a job description that would be linked to a contract that I sign. Because as I've told Judy's colleague, it's been about 2 years of me being a victim of this type of dishonesty when dealing with recruiters for your country. So I was kind of nice to give Judy's colleague another chance, but I was very specific because the first contact I did with her is, for your country, I will only accept these jobs. Not a teacher job, which, is not something you might even require a bachelor's degree for, because I've done some teaching in Vancouver in Chinese schools, and I think maybe you don't even require that for how it's structured over there. But so maybe you need to make a decision now, but I have a lot of other things to do, and I know what my skill set is, and I know how to best benefit your organization. But for me to be put in a teacher role with what is my skill set, it's kind of a waste, and it would also not benefit the students to the maximum.
Okay, that.
Yeah.
So.
So you need to make a choice. So you don't have to make it now, but you can just let me know later what you think of.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can let you know later.
Okay. Anything else that you want to say or that Judy wants to say?
Maybe I can talk with Judy after a while, and then we can give you a decision.
Yeah, and you can Skype with me again to discuss a few more things. But